Now, to a story that has deeply unsettled the Indian American technology community in the world. Two Indian origin men in California have pleaded guilty in a major H-1B fraud conspiracy case involving fake job positions and alleged misuse of university credibility. According to the US investigators Sampath Rajadi, he operated visa servicing companies called S-Team Software and Uptrend Technologies. Prosecutors here allege that between 2020 and 2023, Rajati and Sridhar Madha conspired to submit fraudulent H-1B petition claiming that foreign workers would work on projects connected to the University of California system. In fact, Madha reportedly worked as a chief information officer at the University of California Agriculture and Natural Resource Division. Authorities allege that the job positions described in the visa application it did not actually exist. But the most important part of this story is not just the fraud itself, it is the political timing. Now, the scandal, it comes at a moment when immigration debate in America are already becoming highly charged. Every fraud case strengthens the argument from the critics who say that H-1B system is vulnerable to abuse. And here is why that matters. For most Americans, immigration policy is shaped less by statistics and more by headlines. One major fraud case can influence public perception far more than thousands of honest workers quietly doing their job successfully. Here, investigators claim the accused later marked these workers elsewhere after securing the visas, giving them an unfair advantage over competing firms in the limited H-1B lottery system. And now, multiple federal agencies are involved in the investigation, including Homeland Security Investigations, USCIS fraud units, and Treasury authorities. Both men face possible prison sentences along with major fines. But beyond the courtroom, this particular case reveals a much larger issue. America's immigration system increasingly operates under suspicion, and once trust begins weakening, stricter regulations almost always follow. So that means genuine Indian engineers, developers, and IT professionals may now face tougher scrutiny because of the actions of small number of people. And in today's political climate, perception can change policy very, very quickly. Now let's move on from fear to hope, because amid all the anxiety around immigration, layoff, and visas, one Indian origin businessman reminded the entire America what generosity can look like. At the graduation ceremony at North Carolina State University's Wilson College of Textiles, students expected what? Speeches, applause, celebration. But what they did not expect was financial freedom. Indian-American philanthropist Mr. Anil Kochar, he suddenly announced that he would pay off the final year students' loan of 176 graduates of 2025-26 academic year. In fact, the reaction inside that hall, that was emotional chaos. Cheers erupted. Students cried openly. Some covered their faces in disbelief. Because in America, student debt, it's not just a financial issue. It shapes the entire lives. Millions of young Americans delay buying homes, starting families, or launching businesses because of education loan. Student debt in the US, it has crossed trillions of dollars nationally. So for many graduates, debt becomes the first major burden of adulthood. And that is why Mr. Kochar's announcement, it resonated so deeply.